inspired you to write this book?
Well, after being on the mission field for almost 20 years, first in Managua, Nicaragua, and then the last 15 years in Galway, Ireland, a lot has changed in my life. I've grown a lot and stretched a lot, and God has played the predominant role in my life. And one day in Ireland about 3 years ago, when the recession became very, very extreme, I was walking down the streets. I was 40 years old at the time. I'm 43 now. And I had just had our last child. And during delivery, they dislocated my hip and my knee. The recession was so severe that it had affected all the churches. Businessmen had jumped off bridges, and it was just intense. As you know, Greece, Portugal, Ireland, and Spain have been hit the hardest with the recession. And I was walking down the streets and really just struggling with everything. And I felt the Lord say to my life, say to my heart, at what point are you going to love your life? And it dawned on me, you know, it's a choice, and you have to love it today. Even through the rough spots, even if you're going through difficult times, you have a choice to focus on the Lord and to let God show you how great your life really is despite everything that you're going through. And that was a real epiphany moment for me. And I began teaching a series called How to Love Your Life. God began to show me strategies of how to be able to enjoy today and not wait for tomorrow to enjoy it. And I guess in my mind I kept thinking, once my hip and knee were in better shape, once my little newborn was sleeping through the night, once the recession wasn't so severe, everything would get better. But you know, you can't count on what tomorrow's going to be like. So if you miss today, our life is made up of a bunch of todays. And every time we miss today, we miss part of our life. And we tend to think that if today is difficult, that our whole life is difficult. But today is only one piece in the puzzle. And if we can learn to maximize it, and we can learn to look to a loving God, and we can learn to say, okay, my life is mine. So it's up to me what it becomes. And that's really what the book is about. Learning to love you, learning to love your life, and not wishing you had somebody else's life.